Hey guys, it's Lomo 48 here, and we're doing another Road to Wrestlemania review, I guess. That's what we're calling this series. I might continue it if I actually get into... Well, I'm already into it, I'm just like into making these videos, and that's what I mean. And I didn't do one last week because it was a Raw Roulette, which was the most stupidest thing to talk about. I mean, some of the stuff you could say was, I don't put these in quotation marks, funny. Nothing really happened that week, nothing really. And except for only one thing, and that was Brock Lesnar returning, where Brock Lesnar hit the F5 on Vince McMahon. That's probably the only reasonable thing that happened. Alright, so to start off with this one, we're going to talk about all of Raw and all of SmackDown. Huh. Well, okay, we're going to skip the parts. CM Punk addresses the WWE Universe and receives a WWE Active Challenge. CM Punk telling him that he got screwed again, like what happened at Royal Rumble, which, if you guys didn't know, Rock beat CM Punk for a title, and that. So yeah, that's all that really happened, and then saying he's going to be taking on one of the three men in the active poll, which actually did. I don't think the WWE active poll actually worked, because I remember on Twitter everyone was saying that does it work, so... Is WWE just trying to make us think we're voting for people? To be honest, I don't care. As long as I see a good match, which this matchup with the WWE active of CM Punk actually turned out to be one, so that was good. Ryback took on Antonio Cesaro. Nothing important there happened. Jack Swagger, the return Jack Swagger took on Santino. Jack Swagger winning. Nothing really important. Del Rio defeated Cody Rhodes. Another boring match. And then calls out the Big Show, which Big Show comes on via satellite and telling Del Rio that he wants a match at Elimination Chamber. All that boring stuff. And then Del Rio just and him beating up each other in a hotel. Nothing really big. Daniel Bryan defeated Rey Mysterio, and then Mark Henry returned and took down Rey Mysterio and his partner Sin Cara. So, nothing really strange. No, only thing is about Mark Henry returning. That's probably the only thing that's big about it. Sheamus defeated Kane because of Daniel Bryan's distraction of Kane. Because Daniel Bryan was mad that Kane didn't help him against Mark Henry when he threw him off there, so he distracted him for Sheamus to beat him. It doesn't matter. Brock Lesnar crashed Miz TV when he was talking to Paul Heyman, saying about how he's just a liar and all that. Nothing important there. Brock Lesnar. I mean, that's probably the only thing that's big about it was Brock Lesnar just attacking Miz. Randy Orton defeated Intercontinental Champion Wade Barrett. I think this gave the Viper a Elimination Chamber match. Oh, and so did Daniel Bryan's match with Rey Mysterio. He got an Elimination Chamber match because of that. But I think Randy Orton also got an Elimination Chamber match because of him defeating Wade Barrett. Now, WWE Active Poll, who was CM Punk, who took on Chris Jericho, where CM Punk actually beat Chris Jericho. And yeah, mostly like, you know, that all that. It was a good match, actually, to be honest. But like, it was actually a fair match. Fair, decent. Well, it was actually a great match, to be honest. Great best match, but if a Raw Super Show, I would like to see something better than just one good match. I mean, I want to see something over the top match and then maybe a few of these matches, but I'm not WWE, so I can't say nothing. Cena said earlier in the show that he was going to call out the Shield for the attack on him last week. Well, Brad Maddox called out the Shield before he was, and then got beat the shit out of. And then John Cena, Ryback, and Sheamus joined and laid out a challenge for Elimination Chamber. So now it's going to be those three against the Shield. Alright. Let's get into SmackDown now. What happened on SmackDown. And I missed half of SmackDown, so I can't tell you what I think. But Big Show screamed double standard. Big Show versus Kane announced. Big Show got attacked. Del Rio got suspended from SmackDown, I think, because of the last Monday's attack. Cody Rhodes defeated Kofi Kingston. Nothing really big happened there. Daniel Bryan and Kane was talking the backstage where Kane actually rejected Daniel Bryan's escort with him to the match with Big Show. So technically just making a series with them two still. Great Khali defeated Titus O'Neil, then Mark Henry attacked both superstars and then called out Booker T because he wasn't in the Elimination Chamber match. Booker T made a match of him taking on Randy Orton. If Mark Henry won, I almost call him Brock Henry, but if Mark Henry won, he would get an Elimination Chamber spot, which I'm okay with, you know. Big Show defeated Kane, and Del Rio, who was suspended from the building, attacked Big Show's bus and made some, and it wasn't really nothing interesting. It's just making more of the Big Show and Del Rio dispute. Jack Swagger defeated Justin Gabriel, and Justin Gabriel's Jack Swagger's looking tremendous right now. A-Train defeated Drew McIntyre. Oh, I'm so used to calling him A-Train, sorry. Tensai defeated Drew McIntyre. And then Boris Clay helped him beat up 3MB. Looks like they're going to try to make a tag team with these two. I I haven't seen Tensai ever since, like, the last Raw of what happened at the Roulette, which I'm not even going to get into, but, if they're making a tag team with these guys, they are big. They are pretty big guys. They're not too big, but they are powerful guys. So I guess that's alright. Santonio Cesaro defeated Sin Cara. This is the match that I couldn't see the end of. I just seen the one big move by Sin Cara. He did some move. I actually thought it was cool, where he actually, like, flipped around and around Sin Cara. Around Antonio Cesaro, then slammed him to the mat. I thought that was a cool move, to be honest, because I like watching luchadors fight, because, they can do some stuff in the ring that is impossible. But again, if it was more with the Attitude Era, I think we'd be seeing more dangerous and high-risk moves from luchadors like Sin Cara. Last match of the day, Randy Orton took on Mark Henry. Mark Henry won, entering his place in the Elimination Chamber. That wasn't really... Not, the only thing it's making is just making Mark Henry and Randy Orton might be getting into a little bit of a rivalry. I didn't see the match, so I don't know how it was or anything like that, but I just know that I think it would be probably a better match. I think it would be the best match out of all these other matches that happened. Just to tell you that right now. Maybe the Big Show and Kane. I know the Big Show and Kane match, it was kind of like, it wasn't really interesting at all, to be honest. But I think Mark Henry versus Orton might have been a better match. Anyways, that's it for the review. So, now let me get into what I want to talk about. I want to do a WWE series. A WWE 13 series. The video game. And I was thinking, like, how am I going to get this series on? So I decided, you guys can make the series. Now, what I mean by this is that I want you guys to make a story. A storyline. Like, create a story, put it online, call it maybe Lomo 48 PSN, whatever. If I can, like, search it up, unless you can, like, put a comment down in the video and tell me what the thing will be called, and, like, what's your PSN, and I can search it up like that. And then I'll play your story and, like, make a series out of it where I play people's stories and see how creative they are. And I think it'd be interesting to see some of the creativity of you guys. So yeah, and I hope it's not like a boring show like WWE right now is. Maybe something, I'd like to see something of you guys making something of the Attitude Era back. Let's see if you guys can do that. Okay, anyways, guys, I'll see you guys later. Peace. Long phrase out. Peace.